Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, so as you know, we don't have a Hot Messy Topics today. Today is actually the day of Pops' service. So we will be back next week. We'll be back next week with resuming the Hot Messy Topics and the members only. For everyone who watched Jason's tribute video that he put together yesterday and helped raise money for the vets, thank you so much. Yesterday was my birthday. I had the best birthday. So thank you to everyone. Now, with that, we're back to talk about the Kyle and Mauricio drama and give a little bit of an update. So before we get into it, you guys know how this works. Do all the YouTube things, smash the like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So the Kyle and Mauricio drama, everyone is talking about it. Now, it's not just them putting out statements. It's major media outlets. It's Morgan Wade's ex. It's the TikToks. It's other Bravo celebrities. Like, it's everywhere. Scandal 2.0, depending on how they can get ahead of it. Heather McDonald shared an interesting video as to why she does not believe they'll divorce. I wanted to play this really quick.
Now they're saying we're not getting divorced. We're just going through it. So just like, leave us alone, leave us with our privacy. Please don't speculate. So what do? I speculate for the first 30 minutes of Juicy Scoop. You choose to be on a reality show. I don't even know how many divorces we're up to in the franchises. And again, nobody would ever put money on Kyle and Mauricio. We hope that they can work it out, whatever that might be. You know, I was just with a couple over the weekend in which the girl is like, yeah, he's not divorcing his wife because she's part of the business. And financially, it's better to keep her than to divorce her. But the wife knows about the girlfriend. They live down the street from each other. She's like, oh, can you hand this to my husband? She'll say to the girlfriend will be like, yes, I can. So they can't get married. But she's like, but he wants to give me a ring and he wants to make sure that I'm in his will, because right now, if something was to happen, he was to die, I wouldn't get anything because he's still married to his wife. But again, it doesn't make financial sense for him to divorce her. So this happens with rich people all the time. And people sometimes are like, good, screw my husband. I hate him. As long as I can keep my houses, access to my houses. I don't want the world to know that I'm a 50+ woman who's divorced. I don't want that label. I don't want another husband. If I can have a lover or not, great. If I don't, who cares? But those are people that don't live a public life and can still walk around and have not everyone know. So anyway, now they're saying we're not getting.
Okay. Well, I mean, she's not wrong. Heather McDonald is so good with things like this because even when sometimes I read on Twitter or Thread now, happy birthday, Adam. Welcome to your 30s, bitch. Get familiar with Thread. 30s and threading. Okay, I hear you. I'm going to be doing it. Now, with that, I saw on Twitter where some people were like, Heather, what do you know? You're so jealous. Jealous of what? Heather McDonald has a beautiful family. Met her in person. I have a mutual friend with her, Emily D. Baker. Both think Heather McDonald is fantastic. She's doing her job. And to be fair, she's reporting on things. She's talking in her podcast about people she actually knows. She runs in these circles. She sees these people. Why are we discrediting? I'm not discrediting Heather McDonald. Let me just say that. But hold on. Let's get into Morgan Wade's ex for 2 seconds. Morgan Wade's ex-girlfriend, Katie Cannon, is raising more questions in regard to the nature of the singer's relationship with Kyle Richards. After Kyle's separation from her husband, Mauricio Umansky, was reported earlier this week, past videos shared by the Temptation Island alum have garnered attention, especially a post in which she seemingly suggested that Morgan left her for a married woman. Only wish well for others, especially anyone you've ever shared your heart with. What you put out comes back to you tenfold. Get your happiness, girl. You deserve it. Then in another post, as she celebrated Halloween with the silver ring given to her by her ex, Katie said, the dead bride costume wouldn't be complete without the ring my ex gave me. Dying from that toxic kind of love. Oof. As Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans may have heard, a number of things have fueled rumors about a possible romance between Morgan and Kyle, including their matching silver rings and matching heart tattoos. However, in a joint statement with Mauricio shared earlier this week, they said, well, there was no wrongdoing on anyone's part. And they also slammed the salacious narrative being created by false stories. Yes, we've had a rough year, the most challenging one of our marriage, but we both love and respect each other tremendously. Although Katie doesn't seem to have mentioned Kyle on her TikTok and only gave a slight glimpse at Morgan, she shared a couple of tweets referencing the Beverly Hills cast member in September of last year. You know, when a gay man from Beverly Hills tells you you're gorgeous, it's serious, especially one who's cousins with Kyle Richards. And in a second, when she added, did y'all know Kyle Richards is like a very tiny, tiny human? Perhaps the most telling of all Katie's videos is one shared on her TikTok in March via Face Reality 16 on Instagram, which seemingly referred to Morgan's March 23rd show at the Troubadour in Los Angeles when she obviously knew it was attended by Kyle and Teddy. And that was when she was like, so yesterday, my ex, yeah, we know. In another of two, in one of two of the notes, Katie wrote, Morgan's favorite candy is Sour Patch Kids and favorite color is Tiffany Blue. And another one, she cryptically added, it's just the way you started a relationship with the woman you told me loved her husband very much, and I had nothing to worry about that threw me off. What? But again, to be fair, as we're speculating, there's a lot of married women out there, okay? It doesn't mean it's necessarily Kyle Richards, but it does fit the further salacious narrative that they're asking us not to create. I mean, it's kind of like, can you piece it together and say it looks like something? Yeah, for damn sure, we definitely can. But then when they say that's not the case, it's, I guess at that point, as a viewer, you decide whether or not you're going to believe that that's not the case, or are you going to believe this girl who was on Temptation Island on a reality show will probably never be on a reality show again. She's putting this all out there on TikTok. She's getting a lot of publicity from it, and she'll continue to be garnering publicity from it as long as this story goes out. It's almost like the Joe girl who was somehow fitting into the narrative with Rachel, Tom, and Tom during Scandival. It's like you're associated. You can write it out if you want to. Do we give you any merit? You know who else? Who else chimed into this conversation? Gigi. Gigi chimed into the conversation. Oh, Gigi. She said, anytime a middle-aged man starts going to the gym and taking care of himself, everybody assumes he's cheating. Why wasn't the same assumed here when Kyle started going to the gym, Ozempic, and looked all snackalicious all of a sudden? Gigi. Kyle's not going to be happy with you. And then there's this. Mauricio Umansky also hinted at marriage problems with Kyle Richards months ago. Plus talking about Kyle Richards appearing on Buying Beverly Hills Season 2. Kyle will indeed appear in Buying Beverly Hills Season 2. That's what he confirmed to People on July 5th, adding that production on the upcoming episodes is ongoing. According to People, a People report, on Monday, Mauricio and Kyle, who, in addition to Alexia, share Sophia, Portia, have been separated for a while now, but are still living under the same roof. They remain amicable as they figure out what's next for them and their family. However, according to them, they're not planning to divorce, as we know. And on Thursday, after Mauricio and Kyle celebrated the 4th of July as a family in Aspen, one of Mauricio's past interviews was uncovered in which the realtor spoke of his and Kyle's relationship. We've had an amazing marriage. That's what he told Us Weekly in April. We've been very, very lucky. Right now, we're both very, very, very busy, and we just have to keep things going and work at it. That doesn't mean that they have a failed... You know what? At this point, I just want to hear your opinions. I want to hear what you guys think about this. So go ahead, comment below. Let us know. Do all the YouTube things. And thank you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for everyone who sent me the birthday wishes. Thank you for everyone who watched the Pops tribute video. Thank you to everyone for the love and support. I love you guys. So I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.